Cisco offers a range of campus access and brand switching products with an abundance of service for any sized enterprise. Cisco offers both on-premise-based hardware solutions and cloud-based managed hardware. The on-premise switching solutions include the traditional Cisco Catalyst series of iOS-based switches, which offer flexibility in hardware choices, scalability options, and overall more advanced features. On-premise switches are suited for organizations which prefer to budget each project independently in a capital expenditure-based model. Like routing, the Cisco switch product lines afford a number of solutions for both the business class and enterprise class environments, depending on size. The Cisco Meraki Cloud-Managed Access Switching Architecture enables plug-and-play switch deployments and provides centralized visibility and control using a GUI web-based interface. Since Cisco Meraki networks are managed entirely through the Cisco Meraki web-based dashboard, configuration and diagnostics can be performed remotely, just as easily as they can be performed on-site, eliminating costly field visits. Cloud-managed switches are more suited for organizations which would rather pay for licenses and services over time in a renewable model through a subscription or an operations expenditure-based approach. Cloud-managed Meraki switches are available in numerous models, scaling from access switching to campus aggregation. Cisco's on-premise managed switches are optimized for flexibility and control. The Cisco Catalyst Campus Access and branch switches offer a converged processing of wired and wireless traffic into a single data plane based on the new Cisco Unified Access Data Plane, UADP ASIC. The UADP ASIC features a programmable data plane, enabling deployment of software-defined networking services. They also provide high availability with sub-second recovery and true stateful switchover through advanced stacking technologies. The Catalyst family also has market-leading security through the use of TrustSec and Identity Services Engine, ICE. Cisco TrustSec security groups give users and devices access that is consistently maintained. Management at a group-based policy level simplifies switch rules while still giving you granular control of your network. The Cisco ICE server manages TrustSec security group tags and shares information with other group-based policy schemes to apply policies across the network to determine the who, what, where, and how of network access. Cisco's on-premise switches provide intelligent power over Ethernet PoE to leverage available switch ports to power your endpoints, such as IP phones and wireless access points, some models supporting UPoE. And lastly, the Cisco Catalyst switches offer investment protection with next-gen mobility readiness and stackability to reach 480 gigabits per second speeds. In the enterprise class, we begin with the Catalyst Compact series of switches, the 2960CX and the 3560CX. Then we have the Catalyst 2960 series switches, which are fixed configuration gigabit Ethernet switches. Popular mid-market on-premise access switches would include the Cisco Catalyst 2960L series and 2960X XR series. The 2960CX and 3560C are compact switches, which extend deployments outside the wiring closet. They're easy to configure, quiet, and fit where you need them, like in flexible workspaces, hospital rooms, shops, and classrooms. The 2960L offers zero-touch deployment, quiet operations, perfect for open workspaces, power to your IP phones with PoE, and a device-based UI with support for localization. The 2960X XR series provides innovative features, including FlexStack, PoE+, and Catalyst Smart Operations. The network has a sensor capability, giving administrators the ability to detect security attacks as they happen. And finally, there is a compact version available, the 2960CX, which offers a smaller physical footprint. In the business class portfolio, suited for organizations with less than 100 employees, we have 3 more product families. These business class SMB switch capabilities include security, PoE, smart ports, and Layer 3 capability. These SMB switches provide an ideal combination of affordability and advanced features with 10 gigabit Ethernet and stacking. These are next-generation switches for smaller organizations that require enhanced features, ease of use, and lower investment. For the smaller organization, the Cisco 110 brings an unmanaged zero-configuration production. The Cisco 250-220 switch product lines provide a web-managed Layer 2 solution. And beyond this, when the customer is looking to implement Voice over IP and on-premise wireless, the Cisco 350X and 550X provide a low-cost alternative stackable solution with PoE. The Cisco Business Class SMB switches, like the Cisco 250, 350, and 550X, also provide a range of manageability options. These options include a simple Web GUI interface for standalone configuration, SNMP management with Cisco Prime infrastructure support, full CLI for text-based configuration, as well as CDP, auto voice, and smart ports, intelligent power over Ethernet, PoE, to budget available power to switch ports, and discoverable with Find IT, Find IT Network Discovery Utility, and Cisco Active Advisor. The family of Cisco Catalyst Enterprise Class SMB switches also provide comprehensive management features. For example, the Cisco Catalyst 2960L series switches offer a web UI, which allows for easy and quick installation, configuration, management, and monitoring of the switch. This web UI provides 4-step day 0 provisioning, minimal clicks for configurations, interactive dashboard for key metrics at a glance, and the ability to troubleshoot via intuitive diagnostics. In addition, the Cisco Catalyst 2960L series switches offer a superior CLI for detailed configuration and administration. And both management interfaces, Web and CLI, on the 2960L can now be accessed over the air with Bluetooth. The switch supports an external Bluetooth dongle that plugs into the USB port on the switch and allows Bluetooth-based RF connection with an external laptop or tablet. Multi-site managed features of the Cisco Catalyst switches, like the 2960L, include the ability to be provisioned and monitored via APIC EM Zero-Touch Plug and Play. Cisco Network Plug and Play provides a simple, secure, unified, and integrated offering for enterprise customers. With this application, new branch or campus device rollouts and existing network provisioning updates can be accomplished with a near zero-touch deployment experience. And like all other Catalyst switches, the SMB Catalyst switches work with Cisco Prime infrastructure. Cisco Prime infrastructure provides comprehensive network lifecycle management, including an extensive library of easy-to-use features to automate the initial and day-to-day management of your Cisco network. Cisco Prime technology integrates hardware and software platform expertise and operational experience into a powerful set of workflow-driven configuration, monitoring, troubleshooting, and reporting and administrative tools. Lastly, with the ability to stack an SMB Catalyst switch like the 2960L, you can configure and manage a group of switches using a single IP address via virtual stacking cluster and manage up to 8 switches in a single virtual stack. Cisco's cloud-managed switches are optimized for ease of management. The Cisco Meraki MS switch's value starts with a simple, true single pane of glass central management, with the built-in tool called Network Topology. Network Topology automatically maps network architectures, showing how Meraki security, switching, and wireless devices are connected, including redundant links disabled by the spanning tree protocol to prevent data loops. There are two stacking options: industry-leading virtual stacking and physical stacking. Virtual stacking is a centralized management feature which provides control of up to thousands of ports simultaneously. Regardless of the physical location of the switches, simply choose a common characteristic, perhaps ports tagged with Voice over IP, search by that tag, then edit each port to define settings appropriate for IP telephony, such as voice, VLAN, or PoE. Cisco's cloud-managed switches give you out-of-the-box network-wide application, user, and device visibility. The Cisco Meraki dashboard also allows you to search for network devices by name, tag, or device type to see how equipment is deployed. The switch's management features also include integrated live tools, such as remote packet captures, without needing to be directly connected to the relevant switch. Simply select the port or device in the dashboard and run the capture. This will generate industry-standard .pcap file for analysis. A second tool is cable testing. The network administrator can test the integrity of a cable even when thousands of miles away. A cable test will also indicate the approximate length of the cable, helping the remote engineer understand whether they are working on a patch cable or building cable. And lastly, since configurations made on the Cisco Meraki dashboard are immediately saved on the cloud, and then the physical Cisco Meraki devices download those changes, configuration management scales to thousands of devices very well. The dashboard makes it easy to monitor the configuration update status to ensure that the Cisco Meraki devices have the latest versions of configurations.